Hello, welcome to the 3-Hour News Show. You are still watching our program. So this is a segment of See the Stories, our second segment. So the country which certainly boasts its unique culinary treasures that we will bring to you in this segment. That, one of them being Indonesia as well, with its well-known and irresistibly tantalizing cuisine. But Kai, have you ever had the pleasure of savoring the exquisite flavors of Palestinian dishes?
Specifically Palestinian, no. But Middle Eastern food, for sure. Because they have a signature in the region, but every country must have had their signatures. I've never had the honor to try Palestinian food specifically, but from the region, neighboring countries, it would be like Lebanese,
Moroccan.
Oh,
but
Moroccan is far
African.
away. Yeah, Moroccan is far away. So that region would be Syria.
Syria, yeah.
Jordanian. Yeah, Saudi Arabian.
So actually, from that particular area. So
I love Middle Eastern food. Just so you know, it's one of my absolute favorite top.
Yeah, because it's like a party in your mouth. Now, I expected a friend who knows more about Palestinian food to come here in our studio and give more insight about it.
Friend? We're huge fans of his.
Look, he is actually my idol in my dining table.
Yes, and has been for a while now. And I'm sure we're not the only ones who think that way, because a lot of families enjoy the products of his labor.
So if you are living in Jakarta, you might have heard about this restaurant, but you might have not known about the owner.
Yes, so
or
we'll
the person behind it.
Now we are very much delighted to welcome to the studio. We have, right?
Yes, we are gonna invite Emad Emad to bring the joy in our studio.
Yes.
Emad, thank you so much. What is that? It's okay.
So Emad is the owner of Emados here in Jakarta and surroundings.
I'm good. Thank you. Please.
Let me help you.
So I bring for you. This is the most Palestinian dish, actually.
How is it the most Palestinian?
Excuse me.
It's
I will have
hummus.
to. It's hummus.
Hummus.
There you go. We want to say.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, you know what happened last night? So it's funny story. So I'm preparing for the interview, and I have to prepare for all. So last night when I'm sleeping, I had a dream. So the first questions that you're gonna ask me is, do you condemn hummus? I swear I had it in my dream. Because now every Palestinian who's going to the interview, like the first question is, do you condemn?
Do you condemn hummus?
Actually, the situation now is very sad. It's very But this is our destiny. Alhamdulillah, we're still alive. We're happy. Indonesia, it's my second home, actually. And you should try hummus.
Can we? Okay, before we dive into the interview, can we try it? Can we? We can.
Oh, yes,
okay, all right.
We got the green light.
Oh my God.
So I will tell you, this is hummus. It comes with olive oils.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the olive oils.
I'll have to put this on this so we don't cover the food. Okay.
This is the olive oils. It's from Palestine.
The olive oil.
From Palestine.
Okay. Can we get a closer look on the hummus itself? So this is actually the original plating of hummus.
Yes, exactly.
So what?
And the funny thing that it has always to come with this plate. Like
Yes. I've noticed that. It always comes in this plate.
Yeah.
So if you look at this, you might have seen a lot of garnishes. So
this is the hummus. This is the chickpeas.
Yeah.
Chickpeas.
Hummus is coming from chickpeas.
Yeah.
And then we have the sumac.
Sumac, of course.
And then parsley.
Yep.
And under the parsley, there's like green chili and lemon.
Green chili and lemon.
So this is the topping of traditional hummus, actually.
So I know that hummus is like, it's a dish of the region, right?
Exactly.
What is the significant difference? Because I know that every country must have its own signature. What is the Palestinian signature?
Usually, like if you go to, for example, like Jordan, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, it's mainly the same food because we are very close to each other. Like me, I'm Palestinian. My mom, she is Lebanese. So It's very close. Like, if you go from Jordan to Palestine, it's like going from Jakarta to Bandung.
Oh, that close.
Maybe the only difference is the olive oil. Olive oil is very authentic. We love our olive trees. Palestinian, they're so connected with the olive trees. And you should try the olive oil.
I want to try the olive oil.
Oh my God.
It's nothing like what we made before. I tried to make hummus. So hummus is one of my absolute favorite dishes.
The simplicity of it.
It's very simple, right?
It's very
It's very
healthy.
simple.
But very rich in taste.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This olive oil hits different.
And also the lemon, I want to mix it with
just
the
mix
lemon.
it all together.
Oh God, I have food OCD. What did you do?
Oh my God.
Wow, this olive oil is amazing.
So usually hummus is our daily breakfast, like in Palestine, in Jordan, in Lebanon, Syria.
It's like the peanut butter, basically.
Yeah, we eat it every day, like 24 hours. So for breakfast, it can be for dinner.
Yeah.
Lunch, usually it's different, it's more heavy. But hummus, it's part of our culture, especially with the olive oil.
So you brought your family tradition to your restaurants.
Kind of, yes.
Now people have known, in Jakarta in particular, about your restaurant. People will call it either, some people call it Middle Eastern restaurant.
Exactly.
Palestinian restaurant, even Lebanese restaurant. As you know, the flavor is actually there.
So we can say it's Middle Eastern. It's
Middle Eastern.
It's Middle Eastern.
So did you come up with all the recipes?
Yes, it's all my recipe, and I have to customize it because like if you make it exactly the same. So in Emados, actually, we're not focusing on the Palestinian food. I'm focusing on the more likely on the Arabic food, like nasi mandi, nasi kabsa, chicken, roasted chicken.
Yeah.
I make my own version of it so it can fit the Indonesian market. Because if you make it exactly the same as they serve it in the Middle East, you're not gonna have the wide market. Like it's gonna be a very niche market.
What is it you think the factor or the flavor that is actually different from the original market?
The spice is less strong actually, because the original authentic food in Middle East, the spices, the herbs, like cumin and cinnamon. It's very heavy. But in Indonesia, the taste is different. The taste,
the palate.
Yeah, it's different. This is why we have to customize it all. This is an Emados. Actually, inshallah, tahun depan.
Next year.
So next year in February, we're gonna open the first Palestinian Indonesian restaurant.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's gonna be something big, actually.
And it's actually around my neighborhood.
And why I make it Palestinian Indonesian? Because now I'm addicted to Indonesian food. Honestly, I'm addicted. Like, I eat more Indonesian food than my original food. So I will put like all the food that I love and my original food in one place. And it's gonna be a hit, inshallah.
Wow, I'm really excited about that. But we've talked about hummus, right? Can you give us the cultural significance of food in Palestinian society?
Actually, in Palestine, the location of Palestine, it's in the middle. It's in the middle of everywhere. Like people who's going from Asia, they want to go to Europe, and long time ago, they have to pass by this region. And we had so many cultures in Palestine, like the surrounding culture, like as I said, the Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, plus the Ottoman Empire, for example. Our food is influenced from that culture. So it's very rich cuisine, actually. It's very mixed. It's a blend of all the cultures that pass by Palestine. Plus, Palestine, it was a trading, let's say, like street, So many people from Europe, they came to Palestine for trading, and the same thing. So we had even some recipes, which is the method of cooking, it's coming from Europe, for example. So it's a mix of everything. And in Palestine, we have, like, as I said, we are very connected to our olive trees. We love our olive trees, like they 200, 300 years old.
So Do you, because you here have, you mentioned olives, right? Because I know that the Greeks, they love their olives as well, and they eat it just like that. So do you also use olives in dishes? Because I know that you guys love your olive oils.
Actually, olives, we have two kind of olives, the black one and the green one.
Yeah.
They're so different in the taste. Usually we eat them, like when you eat hummus,
Yes.
you have olives,
Olive is-
like
Yeah.
the pickled one. You know?
Yes.
So you eat it with the side dishes, like it's as a side dish. And it's very healthy, of course. So from olives, we make the pickled olives and the olive oil.
The olive oil. Okay, so for a lot of people who might not be familiar with Palestinian dishes, can you name some iconic Palestinian dishes
Actually,
for us to recognize?
My plan, actually, I wanted to cook for you guys like magluba, which is, but because we don't have so much time, but I promise it's gonna be in our new restaurant and you will be the first to be invited anyway.
Yes,
so-
please.
Magluba is, the meaning of magluba is upside down.
Okay.
Oh, I saw that.
So this is like they cook it in a pot and then they flip it when it's ready. So it's layers of food. Like in the bottom, you have the chicken. Sometimes they make it chicken, sometimes they make it lamb.
Yeah.
And you have the eggplant, the cauliflower, the potato, it's all fried. And then they cook it with the rice. Of course, with special kind of spices.
Yeah.
And then they flip it, they open it, and then
It's all in the...
There you go with the beauty.
Wow, what an
of the layers.
experience.
it's together, you know. This is our culture.
Yeah,
in Palestine. We love to sit together and eat together.
And I think that's the reason why I love Middle Eastern food so much, because it's food that you cannot enjoy by yourself.
It's very communal.
Yes,
It's
you
very
have to
communal.
enjoy with a lot of people. You mentioned some herbs. Can you mention, are there some specific herbs apart from, okay, herbs?
So one of the most famous herbs, it's za'atar. Actually, I brought with me some za'atar.
Zatar.
Za'atar.
Can we have zatar?
CJ, can you
Oh,
send us somebody
this
bring in?
is.
Oh.
Makasi banyak.
Thank you, CJ. I'm sorry, no tip. It's only zatar.
5 stars.
Yeah, 5 stars, okay.
Oh, 5 stars, okay.
Okay. So this is the za'atar, actually. It's something like oregano, but they mix it with sumac and sesame seeds. So usually
It's a blend of spices.
it's a blend of spices. So usually this is, if you want to eat it, it's this way. Can I show you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you take one piece of bread,
Okay. Let me take one piece of bread.
you dip it in the oil. This is the olive oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is actually, it's from Palestine. It's originally from Palestine.
Okay, Palestinian
You can smell.
olive.
You can smell it. It's very rich.
Oh yeah. It's very fragrant.
Okay, and then in here,
Ah, and then you just dip it this
and
way.
then you try it.
Wow. Wow.
Don't make me jealous. Stop it. Stop it.
So actually, this is za'atar. It's very
a
famous
blend.
in Middle East. So when I used to be a kid, you know, like my mom, she used to make it as a sandwich, and we have to every day we have to eat za'atar because you know they believe that za'atar makes you smart, and actually they are correct. Actually, Palestinian people per capita, they are the most educated people in the world. You can look it up. They the most per capita, they the most people who have PhD degrees in the world, and this is thanks to the za'atar.
What is this particular sour and tangy taste?
The sumac.
That's sumac.
That's the sumac.
That's the one that's also.
Yeah,
on the
that
side.
one.
So
That's
is
sumac.
it some kind? Is it like sesame or is
No,
it?
no, it's very soft herbs, like it's something sour. It's very sour. So they blend it, like they dry it in the sun and then they mix it.
It's very nice.
It's very nice, actually. And for the sumac, we have a very famous, because you asked me about the famous dishes in.
Yeah.
We have something called musakhan.
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 Okay.
So it's flat bread. That this bread is cooked on the stone, like not on the oven, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the traditional way. And then they soak it with the olive oil, and they sprinkle some sumac with the caramelized onion and the roasted chicken. So it's very rich, it's very heavy, and it's all like all the ingredients that I mentioned. If you go back in the time, this is all organic because all the houses they have the oven, you know, the stone oven, and they have the farm. So the chicken is from the farm, and the olive oil is from the trees. So it's all from the house, actually.
You know what? Because you know, I've been telling Han so much I love Greek food because when I went to Greece, everything is surrounded by olives, and I think this is the closest thing to the Greeks in this, you know, in the Middle Eastern region. Like you have everything great. I mean, this olive oil really is different.
Olive
I love
oil
olive
is, it's our daily. We use it every day. Like for example, if you want to fried eggs, we don't fry it with butter or with normal oil, with olive oil. So olive oil is part of our daily.
It's very healthy.
No, this is the thing about food and cuisines. When you know its origin and you're very closely tied to the cultures and also to the custom of the origin of the food, you got a very rich taste and also rich story behind the food.
Exactly.
And now that you have built your business in Indonesia and live here after you got married, I heard you haven't been to Palestine before.
Okay. Actually, I'm Palestinian, originally from Palestine. So I was born in Kuwait. And then when I was like 19, we moved, all the family, we moved from Kuwait to Jordan. And then from Jordan, I went to Australia. I lived 7 years in Australia and then to Dubai. From Dubai to Indonesia.
Wow, you've...
Actually, you know, like I could go and visit Palestine, but I felt, you know, like something inside me. Like, can you imagine yourself going to your own home? This is your home.
Yeah.
At night, after you finish your interview, you're going to home. And then someone stop you in the home and ask you, what you gonna do inside? Why you going inside? And they spend like 3 hours asking you, why you coming? Why? I'm coming to my home. So this is what happened to all the Palestinians who's living outside who want to go and visit Palestine. Maybe as a foreigner, like someone else, just to the immigration, they stab you, your passport and then you go. But for people who's originally from Palestine, if you want to go to your hometown, it's gonna take you like 3-4 hours. So many questions, they let you wait. So I didn't feel comfortable, you know, like going to my own home and having this kind of
conversation.
Yeah, that's why I avoid actually going. But soon, inshallah, we will go and pray in Al-Aqsa. Inshallah, one day soon.
I mean... So, See the Stories will continue after the break, still with Emad here with us. And we'll get to cook one of the Palestinian dishes.
We can't get enough of food.
Yes, stay here on the 3-Hour News Show on See Today. Don't go anywhere.